most recent price target on Tesla? I love to always get that from you.
Yeah, so look, 310, and I do believe it was an air pocket that they've gone through of growth. I mean, I just came back from Asia for 2 weeks. I believe you're actually going to see demand start to, stabilize, to actually improve into China going in 2024. Cybertrucks, that's when where delivery should start November 30th. I think margins trough out. And I think this is a stock that continues to move higher from here. I think that's why you're seeing the resilience in the stock as many look into 2024.
If Dan Ives is right about Tesla's demand and the margins not going lower anymore, I think we could see a fairly big Tesla stock rally. And Cathie Wood was just on TV again, and she talked about why she sold Tesla stock. And this time, her explanation actually makes a lot more sense. On her CNBC appearance, I don't think she did that good of a job explaining it.
When we're talking about consumption, when we're talking about concerns, you would think it's going to affect one of your top holdings, and that is Tesla. Mm-hmm. And we've been hearing some commentary from the company that is not that positive. It's fallen to third in your portfolio. Mm-hmm. Is that why?
So what we did earlier this year, it was especially in July, summer months, we looked at Tesla up 150%. And many of our multi-omics names in the life science space, they were negative for the year. And this is portfolio management kind of 101. Huge profits there, losses here. Let's do some rebalancing. And so we did that, but we did not sell after their quarter. You'll notice that the GM and Ford have basically pulled back on their EV strategy and said, we can't do this unless it's profitable. Well, this is chicken and the egg. It can't be profitable for them, just like it wasn't for Tesla, until they scale. So if they're not going to scale, they won't be profitable. Meanwhile, we do think the consumer preference shift towards electric vehicles is in full force. Mm. And, there will be demand destruction on the internal combustion engine side of the business. It won't disappear overnight, but the share gains will go to electric.
So no fundamental qualms on Tesla?
No, in fact, the GM and Ford pulling away tells us Tesla's market share in our 5-year investment time horizon is going to be higher than we thought. So absolutely not. Have we bought any back? Well, as I mentioned, many stocks during the summer period had, waterfalls, especially in the multi-omic space, because they tend to be earlier stage, much earlier than Tesla.
So you preferred to buy there
so
rather than
we were buying
because
we really do believe we're at the end of the interest rate move.
Knowing that Cathie Wood owns many different stocks, this explanation actually makes sense to me. Here's a Tesla employee in Germany speaking about her experience working with Tesla.
My name is Noriko. I am associate manager for the paint shop. Started 2021 here as a quality technician. So one of the first technicians who joined the Giga team. 7 months after, my manager approached me, and then I decided to become a supervisor. Job was open for associate manager, so I applied. So to associate manager, it's 1 year, 11 months. My daily tasks are keep the production running to get cars out of the shop. Here you have no barriers. You can just be open and creative here. It's fun, it's crazy here. Every day is not the same. Every day is different. Every day is challenging you with other tasks. I'm proud of many people here. It's on you what you make out of your career here.
She seems to be pretty happy working at Tesla, just like these workers in Sweden that are not going on strike. Tesla just made another big move, and it is now officially advertising on YouTube. This is Tesla's first ever paid video ad. YouTube has more than 2.7 billion active monthly users, or about 34% of the global population. Tesla is also running a YouTube short ad, which is not optimized for the vertical screen, sadly, but I'm sure Tesla will make that change later. Right now, they just want to test it as quickly as possible. Generally, Tesla stock investors are really excited about this. A great thing about YouTube is that you can easily track your results. I advertised with YouTube before, and it's really good. It looks like Tesla has discounts on new inventory Model 3s. They aren't huge discounts though, but the Model Y still has no discounts. It is important to remember that the Model 3 will have a refresh very soon, and many people already know about it, so it is natural that the Model 3 would have some discounts, but this is not a signal that there will be no more price cuts going forward. Gary Black, though, reminds us to remember that Tesla inventory discounts are very different than configurator discounts as they relate to valuation. Inventory discounts go into analyst models for that quarter only. Configurator discounts are incorporated into analyst models in perpetuity. Which with Tesla, that's a little bit of a mistake, I believe, because Tesla adjusts configurator prices a lot. Overall though, I would agree with James a lot more. Gary Black is probably right about how analysts approach these, and there is merit to discounting inventory versus the headline price from a brand and consumer psychology perspective. But at the end of the day, price sold is price sold. Income statement does not care. But I personally, if I was to buy a Model 3, I would definitely wait until the refresh is here before buying it. Tesla though almost always changes prices on Thursday night, so if there are no price cuts today, then that's a somewhat bullish sign. Ooh, this is sort of big news. Tesla has now confirmed its plans to take on electricity retailers in Australia, and it will also happen in many other countries, saying it will seek to combine rooftop solar, batteries, and EVs and disrupt the business models of traditional incumbents. But you know, Tesla is just a car company, so we're gonna move on.